Isn't that incredible? Since 2005, Walk with Sally has created hundreds of friendships like Christina's and Marlo's through their program. And joining us now for more about this wonderful organization and how you might be able to help is founder and CEO Nick Arquette. Nick, thanks so much for joining us. Such an impactful story, and human kindness goes a long way. What prompted you to start this organization?
Love of my mother. You know, Sally was my mom. She got sick with breast cancer when I was 11 years old. Sat me down, my brother Alex, and said, I've got breast cancer. I don't know what it's going to mean for you guys. And through the chemo, through the surgeries, through a lot of heartbreak, she died when I was 16 years old. And in this organization, we say cancer changes everything. And it sure did with my mom, Sally.
Yeah, and it affects the whole family. It doesn't just impact one person, as you know, know. So your organization reaches out to young people. How easy is it to connect? What's the age range? Tell us how it works. Yeah,
I mean, the children that we are helping in Los Angeles County right now are ages 7 to 17. And seven years old. Anything a little bit before that, the mentoring program is not quite there yet, right? So the development in the National Mentoring Partnership suggests 7 to 17. So we follow a lot of the guidelines nationally. And ultimately, our goal is to match that child with an adult who's gone through an experience of cancer. And that can be someone who's had cancer, can be somebody who's gone through an experience like I did, losing my mother, or an adult that just lost a mom or a dad to cancer. But we know what it's like to get that phone call. We know what the anxiety is like. And these children are going to school, and they're trying to be normal. And we get the information from the schools, and we try and match them, and hopefully give them hope for the future.
And that shared experience that you talk about is so, I can imagine, so important to this process. You talk about how these are more than just matches, they're friendships.
Yeah.
So talk to us about that.
Yeah, you nailed it. I think it's really about the connection and giving back in honor of someone we love, and making that spirit a positive one. I think when cancer hits the family, it changes everything. And ultimately, I think doing something good and connecting with a child helps you as an adult heal from your experience.
We saw that in the piece of this young girl and her mentor, how much it meant to her to have this friendship, not just a mentor, but a friendship.
The friendship is so important. Marlo, the mentor, just lost her mother last year at Christmas, and battled through watching her mother. And at the same time, she was with Christina. And Christina has been this beautiful little girl when we met her. It's kind of crazy to have an organization where I've been able to, and fortunate enough as the founder, to watch these children at 7, 8 years old, now going on to college. So we wrap our arms around these families. Marlo and Christina are a perfect example of what can be possible when you give back. And watching her grow through her experience, I can't imagine, well, I can imagine what it's like to be a teenager trying to be normal with all the other things that we're dealing with, you guys.
What was that person for you? Did you have somebody that mentored you or supported you?
I think when I moved to the South Bay, I was 21 years old, and I thought about who were the people in my life, and typically it was people from my school that tried to put me in positions of being successful, bringing me leadership opportunities. And that's what I wanted to do with Walk with Sally, is just step in and say, you matter, there's hope for the future. Let's not let cancer define who you are. And that's really the key here.
I'm sure there are people seeing this who would love to get involved. And you've got an event coming up next month, the Friendship Bowl. Can you tell us about that?
Well, I mean, look, we talked about it today. Raising friendships is what we're all about. It's a beautiful opportunity for people to honor someone they love and to give back. Raising a friendship is such an important part of what we do, and it costs about $5,000 for us to match, train, bring someone together in the home, and really have success for those friendships. So that's going to be March the 9th, and there's going to be over 300 people bowling for a friendship, and people can get involved by just going online, walkwithsally.org, and there's incredible volunteer opportunities. If you don't have a cancer story and you just love children, it's an awesome opportunity. And what we're doing in this community, we're bringing people together for a good cause.
What a difference you make. Thank you so much for what you do and for coming in and sharing it with us. We really appreciate it.
I love telling everybody about it, and you guys are so, I'm thankful to you for telling us.
And again, walkwithsally.org. Get involved, make a friend, and maybe change a life, maybe your own.